What's happening, good people? Welcome to the channel. I'm Wes, aka Mr. Budget Watch, and today I'm going to be reviewing this San Martin Turtle Homage. So this is the SN047-G-J. Yeah, so I picked this up off Reddit. You can actually see that video there where I talked about picking this watch up and my experience with buying from Reddit, which is a little bit of an unusual one. But anyway, link for this will be down in the description if you want to check it out. Let's start off with the sizes, and we'll talk a little bit more about this. So this is a Captain Willard Homage. As you all know, you'll have seen plenty of these on YouTube, and well, all over the place, to be quite fair. So this one measures in at 44mm diameter, but actually in some places it is a little bit less than that because of obviously the case shape. So including the crown guards, that goes up to 47.2mm, 48.7 with the crown. So it is quite a large diameter, but it only has a small lug-to-lug of 46mm, means it does wear smaller than what you'd actually think. 20mm lug width, a 6.7mm crown, and it's 13.7mm thick. It has a micro convex sapphire crystal with AR, but the AR is not that impressive, to be honest. It definitely could have done with some more layers, in my opinion. We have a steel bezel, steel case, ceramic insert, and it is 120 click unidirectional. We have a screw down crown, screw down case back, which I will show you later on. 200 meters of water resistance, 316L stainless, and a silicone strap. So let's talk a little bit more in detail about it, and we're of course going to start off with that bezel. So this bezel is very nice. It has a prominent coin edge, which is a very cool look. Actually, I think it suits the watch really well. We have that ceramic insert, 120 click, and it's very nice. We have a loomed triangle at the 12 o'clock, little dots indicating every minute, batons at every 5 minutes, and then numbers at every 10 minutes. So it's actually a very functional bezel that you can use for timing quite a few different things. I love the shade of green used as well, and there's a nice little contrast between the green and white. Let's take a listen to it as well while we've got it. And it is very satisfying. No backplate at all, super solid. The coin edge isn't the most grippy, I have noticed. It's definitely takes a little bit of pressure from your fingers to actually turn it, because the grip, although it looks really nice, it's definitely not the most grippy. No backplay, no bounce, no wobble, no nothing. Lines up perfectly, super solid, really nice smooth action, well-defined clicks. Probably the best bezel I've ever used in my opinion. So moving in, you can see we have a very nice sloped chapter ring, again in that nice green with a contrasting white minute track. So moving inwards again, you can see we have a different variety of applied indices. They've all got a nice high polished silver border, and they are packed full of lume. So at the 12 o'clock you can see we have it's a little bit of an unusual shape. It actually looks a little bit like an open book. I'm going to say I don't really know what the shape's called, to be quite fair, but again, very nice and kind of, you know, ties in with the Captain Willard. Then we've got little squares everywhere else apart from some elongated batons at the 6 o'clock and 9 o'clock. Date window at the 3 o'clock position, white date disc, and a nice high polished border. It looks okay. If I were going to have a date window, I'd rather have it at the 6 o'clock, to be fair. But I do like this one. I wish it was colour matched though, because I think the white, it just stands out way too much against that green dial. So to the dial next, and it is a very nice shade of green. Beautiful sunburst. It shifts from a pale green to a dark green, and it is just so nice. It's got a really like sort of glossy finish to it as well, so it's quite reflective. You can actually see the hands sort of reflecting in it as well. It's a really cool dial. Love the colour, and you know, just the contrast it has with the text and everything else as well, and the polishing, it just works so well. Under the 12 we have an applied San Martin logo. Now I wish San Martin would have kept that logo. That's my favourite one that they've done. It's really simple, really clean, and it just looks good on just about every single watch. They've switched now and they're using that hex one and this sort of script style. Don't like either of those. They should have definitely kept this one. It's my favourite out of them all. Above the 6 o'clock you can see we've got automatic, water, 200 metre resist, with that red contrasting 200, which actually does match the second hand, but more on that in a minute. So yes, the dial is beautiful, indices are really nice. To the handset next, and it is of course that Captain Willard style, really nice, beveled, high polish, lovely finishing, but I have noticed there are a few little specks of dust and micro debris on them, so not actually perfect, and that is one of my minor complaints about this watch. But yeah, all in all, really nice quality. Moving on to the side profile, you can see we have a high polish side, which is very nice, really good quality polishing. This one was used, so it was a little bit scuffed, but you know, it's really nice done. And also I love that break between the top of the case and the side. It's just a really nicely done. It looks quite crisp and sharp, but it's actually very smooth. To this side, again, same story. Brushing on the top, really good quality brushing as well, so nice and smooth. Done in a radial design, really good, nice and fine, satinized, very good quality. Then we've got these big, massive sort of crown guards which protect that screw down crown. Again, good quality brushing, high polishing, and then the crown is signed and high polish. It's got that nice 3D shark logo. For that case back, you can again see that really cool shark logo. We've got a bit of sandblasting, high polish and brushing surrounding it, so a nice mix of finishes on the case back, and it is very nicely executed. All your specifications are there as well, and yeah, very nicely done. I love the high polish shark logo as well. It's very well executed, which is the same story for pretty much all of this watch. So moving on to the movement, so this is using a Seiko NH35. We all know this by now. 24 joule hacking, hand whiting, auto winding, 21,600 beats per hour, -20 to +40, 41 hour reserve, and it does feature dire shock as well. So yeah, no problem with the movement whatsoever. I do have a bit of an issue with that crown. It's a little bit sharp, I have noticed. It's very easy to grip. We do have some nice knurling on it, and it's sort of like a gear shape, but it's actually very sharp. I don't know if they've addressed this for for newer releases, but this one is really sharp. So pop it out once, and you can see we've got that quick set date, no problem there. Pull it out again, second hand stops, and we can actually adjust it, and it feels really nice once you actually get it. Using the crown, even though it's quite sharp, it's very easy to use. It's got plenty of grip, but yeah, just a bit sharp, and actually not that nice feeling to use in my opinion. Yes, it works well, it's functional, but yeah, it's really not nice. It's really sharp, I'm gonna say. So now we're gonna move on to the next part of the review, and that is the strap. Now this is a Seiko-esque style strap, and do you know what? It is very good. Silicone is really nice and soft. We've got that ridge design at the top there, and that little shark logo at the bottom. So we do have loads of holes for adjustment, and I will say that this one does actually fit. This is the first Seiko style strap that actually does fit me. Usually they are way too big, but this one fits. So moving on to this part of the strap. Again, really nice quality silicone. Got this textured inside, branded. Really good quality buckle. Nice high quality brushing. Bit of polishing on the sides, drilled. Very nice, all nice and smooth, no rough edges whatsoever. Good integration, good high quality tang, really nice and solid feeling. Probably one of the best silicone straps I've had included on a watch so far. And here it is on my 6-inch wrist. And do you know what? I was expecting this to absolutely bury my wrist and just be completely unwearable. But do you know what? I was wrong. I was really wrong. It is so nice to wear. I honestly thought I was going to put it on and be like, do you know what? No, I can't cope with it. The 44mm is too big, you know, and then the massive crown guards as well. But do you know what? I mean, look. I mean, it doesn't look massive. I mean, yes, it's big and the case is wide, but because it's only got short 46 lug to lug, it wears perfectly. I honestly was shocked. When I first put this watch on, I was shocked at how good it wears. So that means if I ever could afford one, yes, I could actually pull off a Willard. I mean, it does look better on thicker wrists. I'm not even gonna like go there. But if you want to wear a big watch that wears small, this is the epitome of that. And that is all Seiko's design. They are freaking wizards when it comes to making massive watches wear small. And in my opinion, no other company really even comes close. Of course, San Martin can't really take credit, it's not their design, but you know, they've done a they've done a great job of executing, you know, the fit and finish and you know, how it wears. So yeah, this strap as well, super comfortable, really soft, playable, durable as well, super comfortable. I do have one adjustment hole hiding under that big buckle. Plenty of leftover if you've got thicker wrists, but yes, if you've got a 6-inch wrist, you will be able to wear this watch, and it's really comfortable, and it's not over heavy either on this strap. So yeah, it's not like a really top heavy wobbly feeling watch. It's because, you know, the weight is distributed over quite a large size. It just wears like a dream, honestly. Guys, I was not expecting this at all. I was thinking, do you know what? I'm going to put it on, get it reviewed, and then I'm going to have to flog it straight away because it's unwearable. But do you know what? I was pleasantly surprised at how nice this wears. So yeah, don't be put off by its size if you've got slim wrists. 6-inch, I would probably say, is the smallest you're going to be able to get away with. I think, you know, 5 3/4, 5.5, it might just be a little bit too big. But, you know, if you've got a 6-inch wrist like myself, I think you can pull it off, because I think I can. Right guys, and now we're going to get on to the summary. Now I will admit, I tried nitpicking this watch so bad. I really did. I spent hours trying to find issues with this watch. Couldn't find hardly any. Little bit of dirt on those hands, slightly sharp crown, date window, just a personal preference, and the bezel. It's just a little bit slippery. Looks awesome, feels great, just a bit slippery. That is all I could find wrong. So yes, I am sticking with what I said in the title. This is the best watch I've ever had off AliExpress, bar none. Price wise, I think it's around 140 quid at minute. But yeah, absolute bargain for the price point. Excellent finishing, fantastic build quality, really solid feeling watch, super comfortable. Honestly guys, if you're going to get one Total Homage, I'd save up and get this one. It just blows any other out of the water in my opinion that I've tried so far. So yeah guys, that is it. Hope you've enjoyed this one. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon. Thanks for watching the video. Be sure to subscribe if you haven't already. Like the video if you enjoyed it. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss any uploads, and of course follow me on social media at Mr. Budget Watch. Thanks again, I'll see you soon.